Hey there everyone, and welcome to another Lexitron review. Today is kind of a special review. A long time ago, I made a promise with Unicronobot. He said he would review the Transformers Prime Deluxe Class, Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Bumblebee, if I would review the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Starscream. Well, as you guys all know, he did that review quite a while ago. And I, of course, made this deal immediately because I hate Bumblebee. I can't stand him. I don't own one. I probably never will. I call that personal bias, but I really can't stand Bumblebee. Sorry, everybody that likes him, but ugh. And I do like Starscream, and I, despite all the negative reviews, figured I was going to get this guy anyway. So, like I said, Unicronobot fulfilled his end of the bargain quite a few weeks ago. But I finally found him, so today I can bring you Lexitron's review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Starscream. And here we have him in jet mode next to his accessory. Now, I just got to talk about this. This thing, alright, this thing is his clenching Thunder Talon. Starscream uses this to clench things with, apparently. It is the same size as Starscream in jet mode. Alright? That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. However, functionally, it kind of works better in jet mode than it does in robot mode. It has these two slots right here that you plug into his arms right here, and it just sits there, down underneath there like that. But this way he can clench on the go. I guess as he's flying, he can air clench. Kind of looks bug-like to me, kind of like pinchers, but there it is, and it just kind of sits there like that, and that really makes that jet mode look pretty bulky. But anyway, we'll put this away for now. Jet mode itself, honestly, I don't think it looks that bad. It's very Beast Hunters appropriate. I mean, if you saw the sound wave, you know, this is a little tame, kind of compared to that in some ways. And you know, I don't hate the color scheme in jet mode. I really don't. I think it actually doesn't look bad in jet mode, and I was kind of wondering why people were raging so much over the color of the Starscream. Because in person in jet mode, they really don't look that bad. They're not fantastic, but they don't look terrible. Not in person, anyway. And I do like the new spike type things that they've added to them here. Now, if you go on the underside, you can obviously tell that right there are, you know, there's his arms, there's his legs, there's his Decepticon logo right there. He doesn't suffer from visible head syndrome, though. That's good. I'm pleased about that. But again, visible arms and legs just right there. It's just, they are very visibly right there. It is what it is, I guess. You know, I complain about this a lot, I suppose, but I don't know. It's just like they're right there. But again, I don't know how you come up with a cleverer way of... I don't know how you come up with a cleverer way of hiding things. So, the only thing about this, honestly, that really bothers me is that you can still see the legs on the top of the jet mode, right there. That kind of... I don't know, that kind of bugs me a little bit. But overall, not too bad of a jet mode. And if you look here, he's got this little tab right here that you can pull down. And he's got landing gear there, so you can, you know, pose him correctly, so you can disguise him a little more with landing gear. So that's a cute little touch. I like that. Alright, so let's get on to the transformation. So first thing you're going to want to do is just flip him over, and actually take his missiles off, just make life a little easier for ourselves. And you're going to pull his legs away from his arms, just detach them. They've got these little tabs here that attach to his arms right in there so they could sit nice. And you just pull them apart. Maybe. There we go. And then you're going to take this whole segment and just bring it down. Flip him over. Just bring his legs out and then push his feet out. Just like that. And those sit nice and pretty. And Then what I like to do is take the wings and just untab them and just get them out of the way. Then you're going to take this black segment thing here. I'm not really sure what it is, but you're just going to lift it up. And then you're going to take this piece right here and just pull it out and bring it down. And there's Starscream's face. There's his head. I like that little bit of transformation. Kind of clever. I don't know. I dig it. Then you're going to come around here and pull his arms out, just like that. Pull them out. And then bring them around, just like that. Swing him around, bring his arms down, bring his arms down. And then this last piece is attached on these two hinges. He's got one right here, and he's got another one right here, if you can see it. Yeah. So what you're going to want to do is bring the whole piece down, and then go with the second hinge and pull this part back up, and just lock it all into place. And you bring his arms down, da-da-da-da. So here we have Starscream in robot mode. And I have attached his missiles to his arms, like you can, like he has in the show. And I think, actually, I kind of like these missiles. They kind of work well with the overall scheme they've got going on here with Starscream. And, you know, I gotta say, the paint job, again, doesn't look as bad in person as I thought it was going to. And I gotta say, they painted his crest red. They did do that, finally, with a Starscream figure. They painted his crest red. And I gotta say, I like the mold. I really do. I think he's looking kind of beastie. The colors are not great. But I don't really hate them. They do look better in person. He does have great articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so you get a lot of good range of motion with his head. And his shoulders are also on ball joints, as are his elbows. And he's got a little swivel here in his hands. And then if you go down to his legs, he's got a ball joint at the thigh, a swivel at the knee, and he also has a ratchety kind of a knee joint that really is pretty great. A lot of motion there. And his feet separate, so you can move those around a little bit. And there isn't a whole lot of kibble on this figure to really prevent you from posing him in different ways. So he's very posable, and that's cool. The one thing, I guess, that bugs me in his robot mode is this thing. I don't really get this, what this thing is. Unicronobot likes to call him Mosquito Scream because he thinks it looks like it gives him a mosquito bug kind of appearance. I can see that. So I don't know what the deal is with this. And I'm not sure, it kind of looks stupid to me. Now his clenching Thunder Talon, you can attach that to his arm. And he's got a port in the side of his arm, just plug that in, and there he is ready for battle. That just looks silly. That just looks ridiculous. The weapon, again, is the same size as the figure, pretty much. And it's just beyond ridiculous. That's all I have to say. This is definitely going in the bin of accessories never to see the light of day ever again. Clenching. There will be no more clenching done with this thing. Do I recommend this guy? Yeah, I do. Mainly for that reason. I think he will look good next to the Megatron that we're going to get soon. And he does look good, I think, with the other Beast Hunters figures. Now, the paint scheme, yeah, it's not great. I kind of don't know what they were thinking with the red and the yellow and everything else. And the accessory is beyond ridiculous. But at the same time, the mold is pretty great. He is more size accurate to the other Voyager class figures. And I do think he's really going to look good next to the Megatron. So if you're thinking about getting that Sharkticon Beast Hunters Megatron, this dude will definitely look good with him, I think. And if you're collecting Beast Hunters, why not? I think he looks pretty good next to Soundwave. So, he's not a perfect figure, but I would still say grab him if you see him. That being said, this has been another Lexitron review, and until next time, all hail Megatron.